Hi, Jackie. Thanks for letting me read tea leaves for you. I'm glad we are part of the Witches Book Club and able to do this trade of readings. And I hope the reading that you've done is going to be just as good as this one. So, your question is, how can I make the most of my time and devotion or dedication or energy around becoming an initiate in your tradition? I love this framework. This is my tea blend that I'm using today. It's a blend of holy basil. Nope, can't exactly see it. This is good. There we go. Holy basil, which is the lighter kind of tan looking stuff, and then the darker tea leaves are from Dublin Dreams. We will begin the reading by asking for higher power in the universe to guide this reading, offer us clear insight, and give Jackie the courage to do with the information what is most appropriate at this time. We ask with respect and gratitude for every day. I'm going to pause here with the intention that you're present and you are putting your energy into the cup. And I'm going to ground my energy to the core of the earth. You can join. And then I stir 3 times. Strain it back in. All right. Now with it upside down in the saucer, you can tap 3 times on the top and just use whatever surface is near you and make a wish. Let's see what we see. All right, the very first thing drawing my eye is near the handle of your cup. It looks like a butterfly that's accentuated by like a bridge or an eyebrow above it. Just telling us to keep your awareness about you. See that darker leaf image is that kind of eyebrow, and then below that you have a little bit of a butterfly from the side. Being near your handle, this is something that you feel responsibility for. So this transformation that you're undergoing would be represented by that butterfly. And your devotion is that you're under this tutelage, under this tradition. Very nice. I do have some water that didn't quite come out. That's at the bottom of the cup. It's going to be hard to show you without it dropping all over my keyboard. But whenever there is water in a cup, that indicates emotional release. And this might be the most water I can recall seeing at the bottom of a cup. So caveat, this is just going to be very cathartic, hopefully, for you. But it could also bring up a lot, just like as if you're doing shadow work, that type of thing could bring out a lot of emotions for you. And that could be the clue as to how to spend your time and your energy is letting your emotions flow and being aware of them and being willing to share that and seek counsel, I suppose, from those who you are learning from. All right. This is giving me moth energy, and it's a moth that has its wings closed right there. I wish you could see the definition of how the leaf kind of folded in, like a quesadilla or something. It's an even fold where they meet. And it's facing down into the cup. It's also on the left side of your cup. So this indicates intuition and feminine energy. This brings me to feel that maybe the best use of your time and energy in this undertaking is to allow yourself to pause and pay attention to what draws your attention. You know, the light that draws in the moth, and treat yourself with that care and sensitivity, and pace yourself. See, ooh, other captivating images. Feels like there's a meeting of the minds. It's a very spiritual little meeting. One is more complicated. I think it represents your tradition, your path. It's this image here that has that swoop over the top, and then a little lower, see the yellow. That's its own entity, and it feels like kind of a complicated, maybe Egyptian hieroglyph for a bird or something. And then this next to it is another type of bird, but to me it looks like a mallard with that green head and then that yellow body. So this is a meeting of the minds, and you're cultivating, you're growing, you're gaining. It's almost in the position of the things that you are getting gifts from, which is like the outside of this cup. And across from the handle. Also across from the handle, right behind that duck, I see what looks to me like a turkey vulture that's down low on the ground and collecting, or their beak is out. Their beak would be on that end. Their beak is out. They're looking to gather and clean and help get rid of things that are starting to decay. So that's very interesting. And I did allude to like shadow work earlier, and I know in book club we're doing the shadow work book. So there might be something there that has to do with not necessarily your shadow work straightforward, but things that do have to do with like decay or picking apart things that maybe no longer serve or no longer thriving. You're doing a good service here too, is what you need to know. Vultures and turkey vultures, wonderful, wonderful symbols. And so those birds, the duck and the turkey vulture, and then the moth and the butterfly are all things you might want to investigate more on your own terms with your own dictionaries and books as part of your spirit team right now. And then I'm going to end with a couple things. There's a very large, the most focused amount of tea leaves is on your right side of your cup. Interesting. It kind of feels to me, it reminds me of kind of a lacrosse stick, which I see a lot because at Princeton High School, some of the kids that I sub for, they'll have those in the halls as they walk through. You see that? And yet there's like this interesting kind of bow tie image, or these two triangles meeting together. That's kind of the weaving together. So yeah, this is in the action area. So weave together your life this way and recognize that you are the true holder. And yeah, you're the true holder. You're holding that lacrosse stick. You're in control of things as they move forward. And then down here, we do have a little angel. Right now on the screen, it looks a little more like a AT-AT or AT-AT in Star Wars. But yeah, see that's a little angel. It's in the bottom of your cup. Actually, there's another one too, and it's just facing a different direction. You have angels helping you. There they are. There's the other one. Right. Yeah, I can't get myself to point properly. There we go. The wing is like below there. So good job on, it looks like all the signs are there to support you. And the angels are there as the theme and the foundation for you. So again, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I would really appreciate like a review on my Facebook business page. That would be fantastic. If this was helpful to you and what you thought of this method and this approach. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. And again, thanks for being part of this trade. And yeah, take care. Remember, create your fate.